Black Friday has come and gone. I think it's almost like Black Friday month now. These deals just keep going, John.
It's just shopping season.
It is. Well, Cyber Monday's happening. On the line, we've got one of our friends from London Drugs, londondrugs.com. His name is Sam Cito. Thanks for joining us, Sam.
Great to be here. Thank you.
I wanted to get you on the line because this is one of the big shopping times of the year, and our listeners always love hearing what kind of hot deals are in store and online. What do you got for us this time, Sam?
Well, quite a few things are available for Cyber Monday, and obviously a lot of the things that are available for Black Friday are still on. Most of the Boxing Week Black Friday timeframe stuff is good for a few days at least. But for Cyber Monday specifically, there's a big push on Samsung TVs, LG TVs, a lot of the 4K LED technology ones, so QLED for Samsung and OLED for LG. There's a lot of great deals on TVs. So for anybody looking for a larger TV, prices are probably the best I've seen in a long time.
What's the cheapest TV I can get, Sam?
Kind of depends on the size that you want it. At one point in time, people used to talk about viewing distances on older TVs. You have to be 15 feet away in order to kind of get the best view. But with the LED technology, whether it be QLED or OLED, you can sit a lot closer to the TVs now without losing any kind of visual quality, and the viewing angles tend to be better. So again, you can go with a much larger TV in the same space now and still get great visibility. But it kind of depends. The pricing I see is anywhere between like $599 and all the way up to, obviously if you want to go big and go an 82 inch, you can get up to about $3,000 on a TV, but it kind of depends on size.
82 inch. I like the sound of that. Can I even get that in a door?
I have to move to get that TV.
Like, Sam, what's the upper range of TV size that actually will fit in a house? I mean, we're getting up there.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I mean, most people nowadays are not even looking at panels that are, anything under a 32, and even 32s are like, oh, that's pretty small. 49 inch is kind of the minimum. Most of our TVs going out nowadays tend to be in the slightly larger range, 55 to 75 inch. And so, as an example, the Samsung QLED Smart 75 inch model, $24.99 for the 75 inch model. LG has a 75 inch model, or I believe, and it's on for $14.99. They're all 4K compliant, all smart. So, you can get your Netflix, your Disney Plus, all your streaming services on those TVs as well. So
the 4K makes a big difference. And, it's been a few years now that it's been out, but I think it's finally starting to kind of kick in, especially because of the streaming services like Netflix and Disney Plus. I watched, that new Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, in 4K. It was freaking amazing. Like, you could feel like you could just touch the things on the screen there. It was so realistic. Yeah, and the makeup on these people, it's getting too good. Like, I don't know how they even do makeup anymore because you can see everything.
Yeah, it has to be perfect.
Exactly. Let's talk about some other deals for Cyber Monday. What else you got, Sam?
Okay. We have a bunch of different laptops that are on special as well for Cyber Monday. Asus is a well-known brand. I kind of like the Asus books myself. I had an Asus tablet before, and it was really one of the nicer tablets I've owned. We have a couple different ones on. There's an Asus laptop for like $100 off from $699 to $599. The upside to some of the Asus more traditional laptops is typically you're getting a little bit more storage. A lot of the Chromebooks and a lot of the other computers that we see nowadays, they can be cheaper, but they're also they're designed kind of for cloud use. So a lot of the storage is cloud-based, so you don't have to worry about internal storage. But me being kind of an old school kind of guy, an older guy, I always kind of like a little bit of storage in the computer itself. So like the old school Asus laptops tend to have a little bit more internal storage versus, having everything cloud-based and everything wireless. I sometimes do like the ability to wire up an old printer to it so I can print, as opposed to have to use a wireless one because it only is capable of hooking up to a wireless device, right? But then again, if you don't need it, so if your kids are in school and they're using it at school and everything is online and on the cloud, you can get computers well under that price, like $300, $350, $250, something like that for a Chromebook. So prices are all over the place, but typically you're going to see prices at their lowest price of the year.
We're talking with Sam Cito from London Drugs and LondonDrugs.com, all about some cool Cyber Monday deals. Got a couple more? Time for a couple more there, Sam?
Yeah, so definitely. I was also thinking kind of out of the main tech area, but it's still an electronic product. Is I kind of like the fact that I've seen some good pricing on like Dyson.
Yeah.
So I've never been one to clean a lot. My wife will tell you this. I don't know how many times, but a few years back I bought a Dyson V6 cordless vac.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like, there's stuff on the ground. I'm just like, give me 2 seconds, cleaned up, it's done, right? I don't have to pull out the thing from the closet. I don't have to wire it up and then roll it over. It's like it's charging on the wall. I pull it off the wall, done, and it's clean and it's simple. And we have the Dyson V7 Trigger hand vac on Cyber Monday. It's coming in at $224.99, and it's $75 off. Again, great deal for those who kind of want something more for the house and less for the wall or the TV or the computer. Also a great way to go. And then obviously the upside to this stuff is I can segue that into the talk about London Drugs same day shipping, right?
Yeah, this is something brand new that you guys just came out with.
Yeah. London Drugs has kind of gotten into the e-commerce game over the last few years and taken some cautious steps to ensure that we're doing it the right way. They introduced just recently same-day shipping. So new delivery service. It covers most items in the store, but it does exclude larger items like TVs and fridges, things that are a little bit too heavy to kind of move around quickly. Those are kind of exempted from that, but London Drugs, they've carried things like tractors and kayaks in the past too. So obviously those things are hard to same day ship.
I want my kayak today.
Yeah, exactly.
I want my tractor.
Exactly. It's like I need it today. Exactly right. But for most the regular sized items over $75, it's a free of charge same day shipping. And then if it's under that amount, you can still get it shipped same day at $7.95 for orders under that amount.
Talking with Sam Cito from London Drugs and LondonDrugs.com. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.